race today. Local fun runs on, 10.4 k's on the road. That'll be brutal. It's a hilly 10.4 k's, so yeah, something different for me anyway. I'm a touch nervous. I get nervous about like 10 k's and 5 k's because they're just so intense. And I haven't been running for about the last 7 days really. I know a while ago I said I was going to take a break. I never really did. I just sort of reduced my volume a bit, but I got to the point where I had a massage on a Friday night. I went to do my long run the next day and my legs were just like jelly. I was like, alright, stop, take a break. So that's what I did. Barely been running. I just don't have the engine to do like a big build up for 100k, race 100k, and then try and keep going without sufficient rest. I need to have some downtime, so that's what I've been doing. So I'm not sure how I'm going to go today. I'm just going to go out there and do my best and have fun. Maybe. It's going to hurt. Road race, but still repping the Lone Peaks. I'm going to get going. This thing starts in 15 minutes. Alright, 10 minutes to the start. Quick warm-up jog, and I guess I'll see you after because I'm not going to take this, so... You know how, like, at the finish line of the races, like, people would just have a chat, they're smiling, laughing, and shaking hands with people. And then you get people who are just, like, dead, lying on the ground on the ladder. Serious sufferfest. I'm roasted. I come third male. I got chicked for third overall, which I have absolutely no shame in. I get chicked in pretty much every race I ever do. No one should have any shame in getting chicked. But anyway, I'm going back over here to wait for Mum and Dad because they're also running. Taste of the lactate in my mouth, the lactic acid.
That keeps running fast. Yeah, really fast.
50 bucks for my pain and suffering this morning. I reckon I went alright. Given the circumstances, like I said, I haven't been running this week at all. My legs have been feeling sort of generally fatigued, and I'm probably due for a bit of a off-season and rest period. But all that considered, I reckon I did alright. I pushed myself hard. I reckon I got the best out of myself on the day. So I'm going to jump on my computer now and reply to some comments. I'm super slack replying to comments. I've just always got a lot going on, so I don't always have time, but just so you know, I do really appreciate all the comments, and I recognise the names in the comments and all that, and I really like reading them, but I'm going to jump on there and get back to some of them now. All of them. I'm going to do all of them. Done. Got back to all the comments for like the last 3 or 4 videos. Time for lunch. So I got a grill pan recently, and I've just been cooking everything in it. I love the flavour it puts through the food. Just charring it just gives it a very distinct flavour that I love. So I've charred some cabbage, some asparagus, some corn. I've got my homemade aioli on the corn, and I've got some of my homemade sriracha on the cabbage and the asparagus. And then these beet burgers I made yesterday. If you make veggie burgers, definitely make them the day before and put them in the fridge overnight. It makes them so much better, the texture and everything. But I've made like a reverse burger, so I've got the burger patties as the buns, and then I've got some lettuce, avocado, tomato, and some cashew pesto sauce that I made, which is basically the aioli sauce with basil through it. Gotta eat it before it gets cold. That's good. I'm so full. Cup of tea and chill. That's going to be my Sunday arvo. I've been really enjoying cooking though. I've been sort of getting right into it. Just learning. I love learning. I love learning new things. And I've realised there's so much to learn about food. I thought I sort of knew some basics, but I've realised I know next to nothing about it. I also realised there's a whole side of like creativity to food that I never sort of realised was even there before. So I've just found it all really interesting. I've also started to get obsessed with kitchen knives, but that's another story. But if you want me to put more cooking related stuff in the videos, like a few how-tos and more of sort of what I've been eating, just let me know, because I've kind of been leaving it out because I don't know if people will find it interesting. So let me know. Monday morning, going to work. Ended up making my own soy milk yesterday afternoon. Just tried it this morning in my oats. It pretty much turned out like water. Alright, it's the end of the day. I was going to carry this video over into today, but nothing went down. So it was a pretty uneventful Monday, but I realised yesterday in my fatigued and disorientated state, I didn't really speak about the run, say anything about it other than it was painful. So I finished in 38 minutes and 50 seconds, 10.3 kilometres. The course is, I averaged 3:46 per kilometre, and it's got 136 metres of elevation gain. So it's reasonably hilly for a road course. It was pretty windy as well. But the race itself, same dude's won it for, I think this year was the 6th year in a row. He's not a local guy. He's from Victoria. He comes over and does it. He ran 33 minutes, so he was way out in front. But off the start, I think I was in like 6th or 7th position. Nice easy start, and then once we got to the hills, I moved up into 4th. There was a girl just in front of me, then there was a big gap from her to 2nd, and then another bigger gap to that dude flying out in 1st. But I was pretty much right behind this girl, right? And I stayed there, and I thought I'll just wait to sort of the second half of the race, and I'll put the hammer down. I should be able to get past her and move into 3rd. And I did put the hammer down. I was going as hard as I could, but she like pulled away from me. It was crazy. She was flying, and she actually closed a pretty massive gap to 2nd, passed him right at the end, and finished 2nd overall. Found out later that she's got 1-year-old twins, which I just find crazy. Really good runner. She was flying on the downhills, so full of respect and admiration for her. That dude finished 3rd, that was behind her, and then I came in about a minute after those guys and finished 4th overall. But I got a medal for being 3rd male. So that's pretty much it. Later.